Alright, so here we go again. Alright, so we're back up. Alright. Hey everybody! Hawk again from H&T Vaping. My partner actually showed up this time.
Tory with H&T Vaping. What's going on, guys? Sorry I missed you last time, but someone didn't tell me that they were doing a review and just did it on their own. So it's not my fault. Blame him.
Whatever.
What we got today?
Okay, so today we're actually going to give a couple of shout outs. Talk about the Tesla M2. I told everybody the review was coming up in the next couple of weeks for the Tesla M2. We're here with it today, and we're going to do that. We're going to get your take on it, my take on it, and then pretty much anything vaping. So why don't you introduce yourself, let them know who you are, and we'll go from there.
All right, guys. My name's Tory with H&T Vaping. You can find us at hndvaping.com. We are all about the vape. Pretty much anything and everything that's about vaping. If we don't know, we're going to find out. We're going to get the information to you. We are here to empower you, the vaping community.
Especially our local vaping community. So if you're in the Houston...
If you're in the local area, Rosenberg, Richmond, Houston, Sugar Land.
You can just say Houston Greater Metropolitan.
Houston, whatever.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, well... We're not on the greater metropolitan because we are not on the east side of Houston. We are on the west side of Houston, southwest. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're here to get the information to you.
Technical. You know that, right?
You're stupid. Okay, so first and foremost, it is the 4th of July. Happy birthday, America. To all the troops out there that continue to fight for us and those that have, thank you. You don't get thank yous enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for giving us the freedoms that we have and allowing us to keep our freedoms. It does not go unnoticed. Thank you from the bottom of my heart.
And this is our shout out to you guys, man. We really appreciate it. So thank you. You know a lot. So
what are we here about today?
You want to go ahead and give shout outs to folks and then we'll go off on the Tesla, or you want to do the Tesla and then give shout outs?
We'll do shout outs real quick. First one, Rip Tripper. If you don't know who he is, you can find him on YouTube. He's got like 500,000 videos. Entertaining as hell. Has good information. For the most part, I agree with what he says. Not everything. Everybody's not going to agree on everything, so that's just how it is. He's got a lot of good information, especially on building coils. Definite props and shout out to Rip Tripper on his coil builds. He's just really good. Grim Green, I think everybody knows him as Grim with 2 M's. He's another entertaining person to watch. He's got a lot of good information. A lot of what we're going to do is kind of going to be based off of a mix of everything that we've seen from the people we give shout outs to. Another one, Pete Rosardo with Can I Taste Your Juice? He's another good one. If you want good solid information, he's the place to go. And I believe it's Vaping with Twisted 420.
Yeah,
Vaping with Twisted 420. He's another one too. Check him out.
I like him because he's funny.
Yeah, he's funny. He's no holds barred. He tells you exactly what he thinks. Both barrels. Yeah, if you don't like it, he could care less, which is what I like about him. He speaks straight from the hip. Did you have anybody you want to give them?
The only one I wanted to hit up again was Muffin, because I can never remember, and I watched your videos, and I said Muffin Vapes in the last one, because I already gave my shout outs to these guys.
Okay.
So Muffin, I'm sorry, I can't ever remember the other half. I called you Muffin Vapes, and I'm sorry about that. I just can't remember the other half of that. Muffin stuck in my head. You should check her out. She's actually pretty funny.
Okay.
And she's got some really good takes on juices.
Let me explain something to you real quick. ADD.
Whatever.
ADD. Moose. Actually, more like ADHD.
Whatever.
Okay, you're gonna see a little squirrel come up here pretty soon.
Not in this video, they're not.
In our background, just keep watching our videos. You're gonna see a little squirrel sticker up here. When I say squirrel, his ADD's kicking in. He's had like a little over a week to get the name of this muffin person that he's talking about. I have not seen her videos, but his ADD kicked in and he forgot. He has the attention span of a gnat.
Whatever.
That's just how he is.
Whatever.
So,
Muffin.
Okay, muffin.
So at any rate, the Tesla M2, we're going to talk about the Tesla M2?
Yes, yes we are.
So my partner really likes his variable voltage, variable wattage devices. I told y'all that in the last video, but I'm thinking I got him hooked on this this mechanical, because you know the mechanicals are my thing. That's my vape. So let's see what your take on the M2.
Okay, well first I hate to disappoint you. I'm not hooked on the mechanical.
Whatever.
You know me, I'm a variable voltage, variable wattage. I like the regulated devices. That's just me. I like having buttons to play with. That's just me. He likes,
I'm sure your lady appreciates that.
He likes little clicky stuff. That's just how he is. He just likes his mechanical, throw the battery and go. I like regulated devices. That's just what I prefer. Everybody has what they prefer.
It's all subjective.
It's all subjective. It's about what you like and what your vape is. It's not about what our vape is. It's about what your vape is, and we're going to try to help you find what your vape is. So, the Tesla M2. Let me take my tank off real quick. Okay, this is the Tesla M2. Should be able to see it right there.
Well, that came out good.
Yeah. All right, that's the Tesla M2.
Show them the fire button.
It is based off of a King. It's based off the King. It's essentially a King clone. And Tesla.
He's buffing his mod.
All right, there. It's a little bit better. That is one drawback to this mod. It has a polished finish, so it is a fingerprint magnet. I personally could care less if it's a fingerprint magnet. Some people don't like fingerprint magnets. So it is what it is. But as far as I'm concerned, that's really its only drawback. It's a very simple, entry-level mechanical mod. If you want to get into mechanicals and you don't want to spend a boatload of cash, this is the way to go. I honestly believe that this is the way to go.
Well, the Tesla, as far as an introductory mod goes, a good mod, well, you can pick those up between what, $45 and $55, depending on where you go.
Yeah, depending on where you go, probably between 45 and 60, depending on where you go.
60?
Yeah,
so that's not bad.
It's not bad. It's mechanical. It's entry-level mechanical mod. Doesn't have a whole lot of gee whiz, super duper stuff on it. It's just your basics for what you need, and I think that's great. Now, one thing I really like about it, the lock ring is reverse threaded. For those of you who know what I'm talking about, when the lock ring is not reverse threaded and you lock it up, you're going to have a conniption fit. You're going to be stomping your feet because it's a pain in the butt to get that lock ring unjammed. You don't have that issue with this one. Reverse threaded. Another thing I like about it, check out this fire button. Nice and long, and it's clicky, click.
I do like clicky buttons.
I like clicky stuff. Clicky stuff is fun and makes noise. I like the noise because it irritates my girlfriend sometimes. Or, correction, my fiance.
Yeah, so, you better.
Yeah.
You're going to wind up in trouble.
Yeah, I may actually wind up in trouble. Okay, so.
Just call her your lady, and then that way you don't have to worry about it.
Okay, whatever. All right, so it comes in two pieces. You've got your bottom with your lock ring and your fire button. Then you have your main tube. For those of you that are familiar with the Kings, the top ring comes off for adjustment, so you can adjust your center pin. This one does not. It is integral to the tube. It is one piece. You cannot take it off. Now you may be saying, hey, if I can't take it off, how do I adjust the center pin? That's what's cool about this. There's no adjustment on the center pin. The center pin is spring loaded. It automatically adjusts to whatever you screw down as long as it's a 5-10 connection. Every tank that I put on this, my Aqua Clone, my K-Fun, let's see, what else have I put on? Kraken, the Patriot, the Igos, the Trident, they all fit just fine, flush. There's no gap right here on. In fact, I'm going to show you that here in a little bit. It has another good thing about this. Put this down right here.
Good clouds, dude.
This spring right here. This spring, there's no adjustment for battery rattle or battery fitment. It has a really long spring on it. This spring automatically adjusts for it.
Battery rattle?
It takes up the slack so the battery doesn't rattle. Keeps it nice and snug in there. Now, see this little rubber part right here on the spring? Leave that on there. Trust me, leave it on there. Don't do what I did, but oh hey, they put it there so the spring doesn't get scratched up or whatever. Bad juju. You're not going to like that. If you take that off, this insulates the battery from the tube and the switch. So if you take this little rubber piece off and you set it down, it's going to fire on you because the circuit is complete. Leave that on there. It's supposed to be there. Or otherwise you're going to have a really hot pocket and you're going to wonder why your leg or something else might be burning. It's not a comfortable feeling. Don't do it.
So says the word of experience.
Yes, don't do it. All right, almost put me out of commission for a week. Don't do it. Not cool. So don't make that mistake, please. And if you do, I warned you. Don't do it. So let me get my fresh. Oh, the center pin. Once again, you can't really see it down there. The lighting's not good enough to see down there. Center pin is all the way down on the bottom of that tube, but it's spring loaded. There's no adjustments needed. I'm going to slap my battery in real quick. 18650. Forgot to say that. It is an 18650 mechanical mod. That's the only battery will fit. Flat top, nipple top, button top. Everything's worked. Everything I've tried. Slap my K-Fun on. What? No adjustments. Just screwing it on. Check that out. Nice and flush. Nice and flush. Fitments very well.
Helps if you unlock it. Oh, that was good. You know, that's about half lock right there.
Yeah, half lock.
That's not bad.
Stick that in your tank and vape it. All right, now that was my K-Fun. Just to show you real quick, I'm going to slap my Aqua Clone on it. No adjustments. Just swap it out.
You should show them it doesn't have a seam.
No adjustments. Fires. Check it out. No seam. Nice and flush. I like it. I like it a lot. Here's what I like about it even more. You can get it for 45, 60, 65 bucks depending on where you go. If I'm out walking around and I drop this and it gets all banged up and dinged up, scratched and everything, I might not be happy. But I guarantee you, if I'm walking around with a King original, which costs what, 200 to 230, depending on where you go,
2 and some change.
2 and some change. If I drop that and scratch it, I'm gonna go home and cry. That's just all there is to it. I'm gonna go home and just find a dark corner and curl up in a ball and cry. Okay.
That's exaggeration, and you know it.
No, that's not exaggeration because that means I just wasted $200 my hard.
You didn't waste it.
So, anyway, I honestly do not think you can go wrong with this. The threads are good. He's got some things that he's not.
I'll tell you my take on it in a second.
He's going to give you his.
That's take. What we're going to do. We're going to give you both our takes because remember, everything in these videos is subjective. So this is only our opinion. It has no bearing in reality whatsoever.
Well, it has a lot of bearing in reality. It just may not be your reality.
Okay. We're just giving you our opinion. So take everything with a ton of salt. You know, go out and find out for yourself. That's always my thing. Go out and find out for yourself.
Okay, so does this get stick this in your tank and vape it approval? Yes, it does. I would recommend this to anybody that's wanting to get into mechanical mods, or even somebody that already has mechanical mods and they want their daily walk around that they don't have to worry about banging up. I'd give it my stick that in your tank and vape it approval.
So you're gonna go with a thumbs up on that?
Yeah, I give it a solid thumbs up, definitely.
Good job.
What you got?
Okay, so let me give you my take on it. First off,
Squirrel.
First off, I like the fact that it's reverse threaded. Okay, it's not a huge thing in my book because I mean, quite honestly, my clone's not reverse threaded, and it doesn't bother me. But I do like the reverse threads. It's not a deal breaker for me, but I do like it.
It's an added bonus.
I like the fact that the threads are so smooth on this, and for something that's not a clone, like for you clone haters out there, for my clone haters, okay, don't be a hater, all right. But you can get a decent original. Tesla is a decent original that's manufactured well. The threads on this are nice and smooth. It's one of the things I like about it. I like the clicky button on the bottom. So just all said and done, I'm really pleased with the Tesla. Okay. Mm-hmm. Having said that, well, let me tell you why. Okay. Also, I like it because it's got that brass finish on it. I'm not real big on the stainless, and I don't like things that are fingerprint magnets. But if you let this sit down for a little while and quit buffing it all the damn time, it'd probably get a really nice patina on it.
Won't work on this one.
It doesn't do a patina?
It's a lacquer.
So it's not a real finish. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Well, still, I like a brass. I like a brass, but I like the. Yeah, it doesn't. Well, no, it kind of smells like pennies. I know I sniffed it. Whatever. Stop. Okay.
He likes the cumbersome.
I do. I like the way it smells.
He's weird.
So that's I like it. Okay. So here are the things I don't like about it.
Still weird.
Here's the things I don't like about it. I don't like the fact that it only comes in 18650. If I want to drop an 18350 in it, can't do it. It doesn't work.
Sure you can. Just put two in there.
No, we're not double stacking batteries. So I don't like the batteries. I don't like the hand me my yeah. I don't like the fact
that's just cracking. Watch, no adjustments.
I don't like the fact that I can't stick different batteries in it. That kind of bums me out a little bit because my my baby, I can strip a tube off of it and drop a 18350 in it, and it works just fine. So. That is just a good vape right there. So one of my issues in the universe is you can't adjust it for a smaller battery, and that's kind of it's not a bummer. I'm not drugged down. It's not like I don't appreciate it. I do like the spring.
Click, click, click.
You can't adjust the top, and that's another thing that kind of bummed me out a little bit. I was like, because it looks like I should be able to take it off. Because this is Tesla's version of the King. It's just like mine. It's Tesla's version of the King. And so I would have liked to take it off. I like the fact that that there's no adjustment. That's kind of cool. But I would have liked to take that off. The only concern that I have is the spring. I don't know how long that spring is going to hold up. He's been running this now. How long you been running this? For about
almost a month and a half.
Almost a month and a half. And then I ran it for another almost 3 weeks, and the spring is still nice and springy. I mean, it's not suffering at all. Now, a year from now, I don't know how that spring's going to be holding up because it is supporting all the weight of the battery, and so that might have something. But we'll just have to wait and see. But as far as an introductory mod goes, for between $45 and $60, man, I'm telling you what,
you can't go wrong.
I'm pleased with it.
You just saw 3 different tanks: the Aqua Clone, the K-Fun, and the Kraken. 3 different tanks. Every single one worked. No adjustments. Just screw it on, good to go. Now that's what I like about it.
I will tell you,
limited adjustments needed.
The fire button, you have to lock it out. You have to lock out the fire button. If you set this down and you don't lock out the fire button, it will fire. And that's one of the things I don't like about it. Because mine, I don't have to lock mine out.
Well, yours, you also put a heavy duty spring on it.
Yeah, because you can't. You can't do that on this one. I checked.
I'm sure you can.
Okay, well if you can,
I'm sure you could double spring. You just have to find the right spring, which you did not have.
Okay, that's a possibility. You might be able to strip out the bottom, but it looked like it had a pin in it to me. So, but that's okay.
It's got a pin, but the spring is spiral, so it'll go around. It'll go around the pin. I'm sure if you want to.
That was my only.
Put a double spring in there. You can't.
Gotta lock it out. So that was my take. Cool. That's my take on the Tesla. So as far as the Tesla M2, apparently I did not convince Tory that he needs a mechanical as his daily vape. I do like the fact that it's only it's so inexpensive.
Yes.
Because if I drop it like this one, man, I can't tell you how many times I've dropped this, and I don't feel bad dropping it. I mean, I just don't, because I didn't pay a boatload of money for it.
Exactly.
Now my originals, I've got some originals. I dropped those, and I'm not happy because it takes them up. Yeah. But as far as a good,
he runs away and cries "mommy" when he drops it.
I do not. Whatever, you liar, liar. He's a liar. You're a liar. I do get a little upset though.
Mm-hmm.
But I get upset about a lot of things, so that's all right.
Yeah.
So that's our take on the Tesla M2. I think we're going to go with the thumbs up.
Yeah, definitely thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Stick that in your tank and vape it. It's got my seal of approval.
So
I use it every day. but my preferred devices are the regulated. That's just me.
You know, that's something, you know, do you use it every day because that's your, like, hey, I'm going to go get this mechanical, or do you use it every day because you're like, okay, let me put this through its paces and see how it's going to perform?
I've been using it every day because I want to put it through its paces and see how it performs. I've used it every day for the better part of a month and a half. Every single day I've used it. I have had no issues with it, but I like to be able to adjust stuff, hit the buttons. If I want a little stronger hit, crank up the.
So you're going to be back on that MVP, aren't you?
No, actually, going to be testing out the Tesla VVVW Lava Tube here pretty soon, and I'm going to tell you what that's like. It's an 18
so another variable, huh?
Yes, another variable. It's an 18650 base variable, and I'll let you know what I think about it. I'm going to be brutally honest. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I'm going to tell you I don't like it. But once again, that's just my opinion. My opinion doesn't cover everybody, but I can tell you what my experiences are like.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one of the things we're letting people know is it's all subjective. You know.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you know, your coil build. You know, what's your vape at? You know, I mean,
Yeah.
what do you build your coil in at, and you get your vape, and you're like, oh, that's my vape.
Mm-hmm.
You know? So it's all subjective. You know, you get to your personal thing, and that's what we're doing anyways. We're trying to help these guys get to their personal thing.
So,
you know?
me personally, I like my vapes a little warmer. I normally vape in between, depending on what mood I'm in, between 12 and 17 watts.
I'm not real big on a warm vape.
He just changes his coil out. That's why I like the variables. You don't have to build a new coil because you want something a little warmer or a little colder. You just change the setting on your.
I dialed mine in at 0.6. All I got to do is boop, battery, good to go.
Yeah.
So that's just our take, okay?
Simple-minded.
So that's the M2. What else we got going on? I told them about the Vape Blast 2014.
Oh yes. Vape Blast 2014, San Antonio, will be August.
I think it's the 16th, 17th, and 18th.
16th, 17th, and 18th.
I think that's what it is.
Tell you what, I'm going to check my calendar real quick, and I'll be able to tell you exactly when it is. Because, yeah.
You plug it into your calendar, too?
Oh, yes, definitely. Okay, let's see. So it will be the 15th, 16th, and 17th.
There we go.
San Antonio.
So we got a
Vape Blast. Vape
actual
Con.
date now. We actually know when the date is.
Okay.
15, 16, and 17. Good job.
If you can go, check it out. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be
free admission.
Free admission. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff there. New products. All the vendors are going to be out there. We're going to be checking them out and tell you what we think about it.
Yeah.
That's going to be.
Yeah, we're gonna come back and do it. We'll do an update. We'll come back and do an update about it.
Several weeks off.
So
probably about a month off on the Vape Blast. Our Vape Blast.
That's probably gonna be a couple weeks after it happens. So we'll come back and let you know what we thought about it.
Yeah.
If you get a chance to go, you can let us know what you thought about it. And that'll be interesting. Find out some other people's takes on it. So it's not bad.
So check us out at hmtvaping.com. Subscribe to our channel, please. Subscribe to our channel
and leave us comments. Go below and leave us some comments.
Leave us comments.
We'll do a little thing in the descriptor, and you can just leave us some comments.
If you think we suck, tell us. Hey, I think you suck.
I told him it was interactive.
Yeah.
So if there's something you'd like to see, I told you about those uppy closies. I don't do them because I'm all. You can see it. I mean, you can look. Hold on, let me get it right there. Tesla. Okay, right. Wait, let me get the little button because I like that little button. I like the little Tesla thing. You know why I like it?
Why?
Looks like a Thor's hammer. Seriously, looks like a Thor's hammer.
Okay, yeah.
For you guys that know me,
yeah.
It gets my cool rating. Okay.
Yeah.
And for everybody else, it doesn't matter. It's ridiculous.
But once again, ADD. Okay.
Yep.
So
attention span.
Squirrel. Okay. Hey, something shiny. Don't put something shiny in front of him like a penny. He'll bend down to get it in the middle of a freeway. I swear to God, he will.
Well, it's because I like the way pennies smell.
Okay. Anyway, hmtvaping.com. Check us out there. The website's pretty new. It's not complete. We're
still under construction.
We're under construction. We're doing some work on it.
Still doing some work.
We've got some pretty cool stuff.
Check out our blog.
We got our blog.
Hey, pretty soon we're gonna have Facebook.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent. We're going to have Facebook pretty soon.
Pretty soon we're going to have Facebook. We're actually going to have our own Facebook.
I literally just found that out because he just told me. So that's pretty cool. All right. Well, once again, hmtvaping.com. Subscribe to our channel. Comments, please. If you think we suck, tell us. Hey, I think you guys suck. You look
let
like
us know why.
Yeah,
tell us why.
Let us know why.
Maybe we can fix it.
If you're sitting there going, hey, you two look like some eggs, talking eggs. I don't care.
We get a wig.
We can get a wig. Tell us what you think. We want to know because we want to help you out. And that's what it's about. It's not about us. It's about helping you out.
Yep, it is. You go to
questions, comments, put it down there. Subscribe to us, please. Let us know how we're doing.
All right. So this is us coming at you, Hawk
Tory,
H&T Vaping. Peace on you. Remember, smoking is gonna vaping is gonna kill tobacco. It is
going to kill tobacco.
It's going to kill tobacco. I promise you. You watch. It's going to happen.
Already doing it. That's why the FDA is trying to hammer us right now.
Did you see the latest stuff out from the FDA?
Yeah, I saw it. It's actually pretty cool. I'm going to say something about that real quick. But yeah, the big tobacco companies, they are hemorrhaging money because of these right here. People are starting to use these and they're just dropping the nasty tobacco cigarettes.
Woo! Woo! I got a nose full of something. I don't know what that was.
Well, keep it on your side.
Right.
So anyway. FDA, I'm glad you mentioned that. FDA, some wording got changed on the proposed FDA regulations. It originally said unmanned electronic sales of electronic cigarettes would be banned.
Which would kill websites.
Would kill websites big time. Okay. What they meant to say were vending machines. Like a Coke can, hey, I want a Coke or a Dr. Pepper or Sprite or whatever. You go dump some money in, whoop, and you're good to go. Not no more. They changed it. They specifically put in there vending machines to be banned. I support that 100%. All right.
Well, we don't think anybody, and that's just us. We don't think anybody under 18 should be using this stuff anyways.
Okay.
The thing that what problem that I have with the FDA regulations?
What?
They don't take into account people that are vaping zero nicotine. Because they're excited about it because it has nicotine in it, but the fact of the matter is there's 4 components that go into it, and you can actually drop 2 of those because you can get it in straight VG with no nicotine.
Very true.
So that's one of my problems that I have with it. Yeah. And I'm not opposed to regulation. I think there should be regulation. I think that there should definitely be some type of regulatory body that's looking at this stuff and saying, hey, let's make sure the quality control and what you're putting out there for people to consume is good because it does have food grade stuff in it.
Yeah.
But as far as jumping on it because, and they're literally stating because it has nicotine in it, I think that's kind of crazy because what about the guys that aren't running nicotine? Yeah. Or they're just running straight VG with flavor.
Yeah. You got a point.
Just my 2 cents.
The 2 things I do support on a regulation, actually there's 3 things. Child resistant bottles. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Okay. That's common sense. That's good judgment. I'm not going to. Common sense is a bad phrase because that
common sense is on a vacation.
Well, no, common sense implies everybody's had the same experiences in life, and that's not true. It's good judgment. Same thing with the warning labels for the nicotine because nicotine is addictive.
Yeah.
I think that's.
But it's really
that
makes
no
worse body wise. It's no worse for you than caffeine.
They're
both stimulants.
Yes, they are both stimulants.
It's just our opinion.
Just our opinion.
We're not doctors.
Yeah, we're not doctors. We're not lawyers either.
We're not lawyers either.
So, yeah. We're not lawyers.
I'm not sure we're going to hear about that.
Well, they'll get over it. Okay? That's what I got to say.
Opinion.
My opinion, in fact, is they will get over it. Okay? So, because I won't care. So, the other thing that I do like about it is they're talking about the FDA, they're talking about the juices being made in clean rooms.
Yes.
Okay? This is something you're putting into your body. Okay?
It should not be made in somebody's bathtub.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It should not be made in somebody's bathtub or kitchen or dining room or whatever.
Yeah. It definitely should be made.
If you make if you make your own juices.
Well, that's different though. That's do-it-yourself guys.
That's
do-it-yourself guys. Nobody's down in a do-it-yourself guy. I like a do-it-yourself guy.
If you're do-it-yourself guy, hey, cool. You know what you're putting into your body, but I support those 3 regulations. I really do.
Well, I support no sales to anyone under 18.
Yes.
I don't think that you should have it.
It's good judgment. I'm not going to say common sense. It's good judgment.
I like good judgment.
But anyway.
Okay. Were you good?
Yeah, I'm good. What about you?
I'm good.
You good?
I'm good.
Okay.
All right. We're out, guys. Peace on you. Remember, vaping is going to kill big tobacco. It's going to happen.
So stick that in your tank and vape it.
And it's all vapey goodness.
I'll let it go.
Well, it's just going to run. You know,
Yeah.
you're just going to go like that?
Yeah.
You're just going to let it run?
Yeah, just let it run.
You're just going to go?
Yeah, just let it go.
You're just going to sit here and vape now?
Sure.
You know I did that last time. I vaped last time.
Yeah, I know you did.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I vaped last time. I bet you that same guy's watching this again.
I don't think so.
Probably.
No, I don't think so.
He's probably looking to see what's going to happen. We're just vaping. You know that, right?
Yeah.
We're just sitting here vaping.
We're just talking smack.
It's a smack talking moment. That's why.
That's it. Yeah. We're not actually friends. All we do is talk smack to each other.
Yeah. No, we are friends. That's why we can talk smack to one another. Okay. You haven't hit me in my eye yet.
No, but I've wanted to punch you in your uterus.
I don't know why you're so violent. You're so violent. You know that.
And you're not.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm all huggy oriented.
You're We'll give you a huggy punch in your uterus. That's what's
I don't need a huggy punch in my uterus.
Okay, whatever.
Just vaping.
Mm-hmm.
All right. He's vaping. You know you like that mechanical.
Yeah, I never said I didn't like it. I do like it. Yeah.
Oh, vape right there.
But I like my regulators better.
You and your regulator.
You don't like regulators because they're too complicated for you.
It's not too complicated.
Then why don't you like regulators?
Because it's got too many buttons.
Therefore, it's too complicated.
Whatever. Too much button. Too much thinking.
Too much button.
Hurts my brain.
Click, 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 click.
That's what I like.
Click, 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 click.
Attention span.
Yeah.
Squirrel. Peace on you.